Imagine standing on the Egyptian coast, where the sun's golden rays bathe the ancient ruins of the city of Taposiris Magna. The Mediterranean waves gently lap against the shore as a warm breeze carries the salty sea air. Here, beneath a temple once dedicated to the gods Osiris and Isis, archaeologists have uncovered something extraordinary: a massive tunnel, a true geometric miracle, hidden 65 feet below the ground. Kathleen Martinez, an archaeologist from the University of Santo Domingo, has been tirelessly working at Taposiris Magna since 2004. Her mission? To uncover the long-lost tomb of Cleopatra VII, the last queen of Egypt. Cleopatra, known for her intelligence, beauty, and her romantic liaisons with Julius Caesar and Mark Antony, ruled Egypt from 51 BC until her death by suicide in 30 BC. For centuries, her final resting place has been a mystery and the stuff of legend. Dr. Martinez identified Taposiris Magna as the possible location for Cleopatra's tomb, from studying ancient Roman texts and investigating 21 temple sites where Cleopatra could have been buried. But only one site fit with her theory of Cleopatra's final resting place. 25 miles west of the modern-day city of Alexandria in Egypt lies a ruined temple complex known as Taposiris Magna Temple. Dr. Martinez suspected this ancient pile of rubble dates from the time of Cleopatra's royal line. In 2009, then Minister for Antiquities Zahi Hawass emphasized the potential significance of her mission. If we discover the tomb of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, it will be the most important discovery of the 21st century. If we did not discover the tomb of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, we would have made major discoveries here, inside the temple and outside the temple. His words capture the dual nature of this archaeological endeavor. The search for Cleopatra's tomb is not only a quest for one of history's most famous figures, but also a journey into the heart of an ancient civilization. But what secrets lie hidden beneath the Taposiris Magna Temple? In 2022, Dr. Martinez and her team made quite a find during their digs. The opening to a fascinating tunnel stretching over 4,200 feet through solid sandstone, ancient tunnel of Eupalinos on the Greek island of Samos. The engineering behind this Taposiris Magna tunnel is seriously impressive. Was it a ceremonial passage, a hidden escape route, or something else entirely? The discovery of the tunnel itself was a thrilling stroke of luck. Imagine a team carefully sifting through the sand when a large, flat stone, seemingly out of place, catches their eye. As they carefully lift it, a gaping hole is revealed, a dark chasm leading deep beneath the earth. A palpable excitement crackled through the air. Could this be the long-sought passage to Cleopatra's tomb? Dr. Martinez, as we all know, is renowned. Flickering glimpses under her headlamp revealed images of serpents and sphinxes, powerful symbols of protection and the underworld. The only sounds that disturbed the profound silence were the soft scrape of her boots against the stone floor and the rhythmic clinking of her equipment. Fueled by a potent mix of scientific curiosity and a healthy dose of trepidation, Dr. Martinez pressed on. However, as she ventured deeper, the air became increasingly thick and stale. The tunnel continued its descent, but the air was simply too thin to risk proceeding further alone. Team and the proper equipment to unravel the secrets buried within the tunnel's depths. Parts of the tunnel are submerged in water, making exploration tricky. Yet Dr. Martinez believes this tunnel could be a crucial lead in her quest to find Cleopatra's final resting place. The ancient city of Taposiris Magna holds significant historical and cultural importance. Founded around 280 BC by Ptolemy II, the son of one of Alexander the Great's generals and an ancestor of Cleopatra. The temple at Taposiris Magna, dedicated to Osiris and Isis, was a focal point of worship, attracting pilgrims from across the region. Cleopatra often depicted herself as Isis, aligning with the goddess to legitimize her rule. Consider the craftsmanship involved in creating such a tunnel in the ancient world without modern tools. The ancient engineers and laborers who carved through over 4,000 feet of solid sandstone demonstrated remarkable skill and precision. Their work speaks to a deep understanding of geometry, engineering, and architecture. The tunnel's similarity to the tunnel of Eupalinos suggests a shared knowledge or influence, highlighting the interconnectedness of ancient cultures. The submerged sections of the tunnel present unique challenges but also opportunities. Water has a way of preserving as well as concealing. The artifacts hidden within these submerged areas may be in a remarkable state of preservation, offering pristine glimpses into the past. Advanced underwater archaeology techniques, such as remote-operated vehicles, ROVs, and sonar mapping, will be essential in navigating these watery depths and uncovering their secrets. Moreover, the Taposiris Magna temple itself has already yielded numerous artifacts, including coins bearing the likenesses of Cleopatra and Alexander the Great, figurines of Isis, and burial shafts containing Greco-Roman remains. These findings spark a question: was Cleopatra actually buried here? These findings suggest that Cleopatra and her lover, Mark Antony, might be buried in tombs connected to this ancient passage. The tunnel presents both promise and challenge. Its submerged sections, the tunnel has already yielded treasures. Amongst these unearthed treasures lies a particularly intriguing artifact, a large rectangular block carved from a common building material of the time, limestone. This rectangular block of limestone, found within the tunnel, adds another layer of mystery to the site. What was its purpose? Was it part of a larger structure or a standalone artifact? The answers to these questions may lie hidden within the tunnel or in the surrounding ruins, waiting to be discovered. Pieces of pottery also provide glimpses into the lives of those who lived, worshipped, and perhaps even ruled here over 2,000 years ago. To fully grasp the significance of this find, it's essential to understand the historical and cultural context of Taposiris Magna. Taposiris Magna, a central hub for commerce and worship. The city's strategic location on the Mediterranean coast made it a vital hub for trade and cultural exchange. Its religious significance, particularly the temple dedicated to Osiris and Isis, highlights the importance of these deities in the ancient world. Osiris, the god of the afterlife, resurrection, and fertility, was one of Egypt's most important deities. Isis, his wife, was the goddess of magic, marriage, healing, and protection. Together, they represented the ideal of eternal life and the cyclical nature of existence. Cleopatra's association with Isis was a deliberate political and religious strategy, aligning herself with the goddess to legitimize her rule and connect with her subjects on a spiritual level. As excavations continue, each new find adds to the tapestry of Taposiris Magna's history. The discovery of coins bearing Cleopatra's likeness provides tangible evidence of her connection to this ancient city. These coins, minted during her reign, offer a glimpse into the economic and political landscape of the time. They also serve as a reminder of Cleopatra's enduring legacy and her impact on history. The figurines of Isis found within the temple further underscore the site's religious significance. These small statues, crafted with intricate detail, would have been used in worship and rituals. They highlight the devotion of the city's inhabitants to the goddess and their belief in her protective powers. The burial shafts containing Greco-Roman remains provide additional clues about the people who lived and died in Taposiris Magna. These burials reflect the city's multicultural nature, blending Egyptian and Greco-Roman traditions. The presence of these burials raises intriguing questions about the identities and lives of those interred within the temple grounds. How will archaeologists deal with the difficulties of exploring this underground passage? As Martinez and her team delve deeper into the tunnel and the surrounding ruins, the next stage of their exploration will take them underwater. The series of earthquakes that struck the coast between 320 and 1303 AD caused significant damage, leading parts of the temple to collapse and sink into the sea. This submerged section of Taposiris Magna holds untold secrets, waiting to be uncovered. A bit of background about Dr. Kathleen Martinez. She was not always an archaeologist on a quest for Cleopatra's tomb. A successful lawyer from the Dominican Republic, she had a childhood fascination with the Egyptian queen that was reignited in her later years. This spark led her to leave her legal career in 2005, pursue a master's degree in archaeology, and spend the last 2 decades excavating the ruins of Taposiris Magna, queen beyond the negative portrayals. She learned about Cleopatra's accomplishments as a ruler, scholar, and strategist. This fascination, fueled by a desire to rewrite Cleopatra's narrative, became a full-blown obsession, finding Cleopatra's final resting place. Dr. Martinez's search for the tomb began in 2002, formulating a theory based on Cleopatra's connection to the deities Isis and Osiris. While the hunt has spanned over 20 years, Dr. Martinez acknowledges the potential for a much longer journey. Uncovering the tomb could take years, even decades, especially considering the submerged sections of the city. The excitement surrounding the tunnel's discovery and the ongoing excavations is palpable. Each new find brings us closer to unraveling the mysteries of Taposiris Magna and Cleopatra's final resting place. The possibility of uncovering her tomb is tantalizing, promising to shed light on one of history's most enigmatic figures and her tumultuous reign. But even if Cleopatra's tomb remains elusive, the discoveries made at Taposiris Magna are invaluable. They offer a glimpse into the ancient world, revealing the ingenuity, devotion, and complexity of a civilization long past. The tunnel, with its impressive engineering and potential historical significance, stands as a testament to the enduring legacy of ancient Egypt and its rulers. The search for Cleopatra's tomb is about more than finding a single burial site. It's about uncovering the stories, beliefs, and achievements of a remarkable civilization. It's about connecting with the past and understanding the forces that shaped history. And it's about the thrill of discovery, the joy of piecing together the puzzle of the past, and the hope of finding answers to questions that have lingered for centuries.